Hello everybody and welcome back to this final game in the best of 5 series. In the bottom right hand corner is our green Zerg, we have Dignitas Tefel. In the bottom left hand corner is our red Zerg, we have AussieStarcraft. Facing off in the best of 5 series in the Kaspersky arena. It is a King of the Hill tournament. If you've missed the first game and my explanations, well, that's just too bad. No, just kidding guys. Best of 5 series, the challenger takes on the existing King of the Hill. If the King is able to continue victorious and win his series, he stays on the hill. If he's defeated, the challenger takes his spot and is able to continue to battle in future rounds for increasing amounts of money and glory. So we have Tefel, who reigned supreme in the first 2 sets of best of 5, dominating the hill until Bly's come and staged this challenge. Bly actually able to even this series up. It's 2-all. Well, Bly took an early lead, but Tefel able to bring it back in game number 4. So we will see which of these 2 Zerg is able to dominate the hill and take on our new challenger. Alright, so we have both these players coming up to the pivotal 15 supply now. Will we see spawning pool? Looks like Tefel is going to elect to go for pool first. What will Bly do? Bly's actually had quite a lot of failure recently with the hatch first. It's actually cost him his previous game, but choosing to go for that anyway in game number 5. We'll see if it's able to turn the tide for him, or whether he'll suffer from an early Zergling attack. So Tefel now moving down to take an expansion of his own. I have still no pool from Bly, but this spawning pool first from Tefel is going to have quite a big window of opportunity where he could flood out some Zerglings and do some damage. The Overlord now almost at Bly's base. He'll be able to see that pool is quite late. Will he be able to exploit that with an early Zergling timing? Bly choosing to mine gas a bit earlier as usual. That's tending to be his saving grace. Being able to have that Zergling speed as quick as his pool first opponent. So we've seen that come into effect in the last couple of games actually. But Tefel's going to have his queen out well ahead of Bly, and that's going to give him an extra inject or 2. So we'll see if he chooses to go for the aggression. He has seen how late the pool is, but still deciding not to attack. The rush distance isn't that long on Newkirk Precinct. It's fairly direct. It's longer than some maps, but shorter than others. So a little bit surprised we didn't see Tefel try to make something of that. He knew that Queens and Zerglings would be quite a bit behind. Bly actually starting his metabolic boost ahead of Tefel for the 18th time in a row. He does seem to quite like getting that gas quite early. Tefel mining gas with just 2 drones, obviously not feeling the pressure to get that Zergling speed. We might see both these players macro it up a little bit. We have 0 Zerglings on the field from both our players, so both players going for quite an economically heavy opening to this game. And both players' Zergling speed underway, so not actually a whole lot I can commentate on. Tefel throwing down his spawning pool now. Will Bly elect to follow up? Bly actually choosing to skip the Baneling nest this game and go for a lair, so we might actually see some deviation in game number 5 from the standard progression. We have the Queen obviously trying to chase off those Overlords, and Bly finally throwing down his Baneling nest. I wonder if that's because he got some sight of what Tefel had going, or whether he just decided to throw that down as a bit of a reaction. Tefel choosing to go for some more static D. And we'll see just what Bly wants with this layer. We have him taking a 2nd gas now, and 3rd and 4th gas is going down as well. So this gas, is it for some sort of Roach Hydra? Is it for the Mutalisk play? I guess we'll see in just a minute. We have 150 gas, so what will we see? Tefel big morphin of Zerglings. We have 20 Zerglings on the way now and 4 Banelings, so there's going to be quite a lot of aggression out of Tefel. What will Bly be able to do? He's going to morph in a few defensive Banelings. just to give you an idea, it takes 20 seconds to morph a banelinging, so these banelings that are on their way and this big pack of zerglings will be here right as these banelings finish up. Oh, the queen's able to pick off 2 of those straight up. That's a nice little pick off. Can you keep these workers safe? These 2 banelings roaming around. Oh, queen's pick off one of them, but still getting a few good connections. We have only 2 workers killed. Probably not the damage that Tefel was looking for there. We do in fact have the Spire on the way for Bly, so that's going to be well ahead. Lair still not finished for Tefel, and no anti-air defense on the field as of yet, so Bly's going to be able to squeeze out these mutas quite quick. Tefel throwing down his 3rd base fairly early, well ahead of Bly. So will the economic edge do it for Tefel, or will Bly be able to swing it with these quick mutas? We'll see momentarily. Tefel does quite well with using his overlords to spread creep. Does a great job of using it to get his spine crawlers and spore crawlers out on the map in some good locations. So I think all Zerg can learn something from Tefel, using that ability, often neglected ability on the overlords, but can be the difference between getting the ideal. Neat little trick there, hiding the queen between the baneling nest and the lair, so that only a zergling or 2 can actually get in the fray. Managed to keep the queen. If the queen had actually been out on the creep, it would have been surrounded and killed quite quickly. So nifty little positioning trick there from Bly, leaving just enough gap between those buildings for the queen. Have a feeling it's probably the same over here for Tefel. So learn something new every day. We have an expansion going down for Bly, but Zergling's trying to counterattack it. A few banelings will mop those up nicely, and a big counterattack with Mutalisk for Bly. We already have 6 on the field, another one on the way. The Spore Crawler's being thrown down hurriedly, but they are gonna pick off a queen. Second queen's gonna go down. There's gonna allow Bly to go wild with these mutas. These Spore Crawlers still not finished, almost finished, but will it go down? Will it get immune? No. Spore Crawler's gonna finish up, but one of them getting picked off by these mutas, and that's going to leave this 3rd base very exposed. We have some infestors out now from Tefel, but Mutalisk pick off the spine crawl, and this 3rd base totally exposed to counterattacks. Can this infestor do anything, or are these Mutalisks just going to make nightmares for Tefel? Oh, that spore crawler does so much damage. Oh, it's going to pick off a muta, 2 mutas, auto targeting those weak mutas down. But picking off these infestors is just so worth it. Massive gas plunge into these infestors. Use the infested Terran, but there's just too many Zerglings on the field. Bly looking like he's in a dominating position this game. He's going to take the 3rd base down. His 3rd base still not mining, but using those lava to produce as many Mutalisks and Zerglings as he can. I have a feeling that Bly could actually just fall back quite safely now and mine on 3 bases. He'll have quite a significant economic advantage against Tefel. Tefel going to have to wait another 2 minutes for his expansion to come up. But Bly, unwilling to wait at all, he's just going to mass produce, spitting out Zerglings left, right and centre, another 16 Zerglings. Quite a Mutalisk cloud. If we swap to the units tab, we can see it's 9 mutas and 16 Zerglings with a few banelings, as compared to 2 infestors and 14 Zerglings. So Bly at Tefel at a severe disadvantage. Bly choosing to morph these banelings in the middle of Tefel's base. Apparently that's the best place to do it. They're going to force another cancel on this expansion. Yep, there it goes. Unable to pick off the worker in time. Oh, cleverly hiding in the gas, almost saved the worker's life. This spore crawler's just earning its keep. 4 Mutalisk kills already. Certainly not a bad day for that spore crawler. Having to do work though. Bly massive counterattack. We got banelings and Zerglings moving in. We look at the production tab. We have 12 Zerglings, 2 infestors on the way for Tefel. These Mutalisks are a little exposed. A fungal growth could do a lot of damage to these Mutalisks, but nice control out of Bly, managing to sneak them around. Oh no, he got greedy. He went for the infestors, and the fungal's going to land on these Mutalisks. He's going to be able to chain these mutas straight down. And in fact, they will get killed. Has he got enough for another? He does have just enough energy for the fungal, and Oh, the infested Terrans popped just a little bit late. Unfortunately unable to clean off the last of those Mews. You have 5 red health muters, and I feel that Tefel's really going to regret that. We have the big roach transition out of Bly again, being forced to fungal them, but fungal just not the most efficient counter to roaches. Tefel this game, having his roach warren out, is going to produce a few roaches of his own. Can Bly muscle up the ramp into the infestor and roach defense? There's just not enough defensive units for Tefel. He needs to back out and keep these infestors alive. A few roaches coming, but Tefel just able to power on 3 hatcheries is just producing roaches 10 at a time versus the 2 to 3 to Tefel. There's just not enough energy on these infestors to make the difference, unfortunately. This roach sledgehammer is going to come in for the kill once more, and all the infestors and all the King's men won't be able to take Bly out of his base again. Bad puns and story rhymes. But the infestors now pinned in here, unable to get out, and pinned between the Queen and the roaches, and Bly is able to take game number 3 and win this best of 5 series. So prize for Bly is $300 or £300. I actually forget the currency off the top of my head, and he will take on our new challenger as the King of the Hill. So Bly takes his position atop the hill, and guess who the challenger is? Any guesses? European. Alright, it's going to be Liquid TLO. So fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, it is going to be some more ZvZ action, but with Liquid TLO playing, who can really complain? That is the question. TLO, great Zerg player, so we'll see if Bly can keep his winning streak in place and take out TLO and gain $400, or whether TLO will be able to knock our usurper off his throne and seize the $400 for himself. So catch those games here on AussieStarcraft. We'll be casting them over the weekend and uploading them to the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this best of 5 series. Fun little tournament, not anything big like WCS grade tournament, but a little bit of fun between these players, and runs quite regularly. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and go ahead and share it with your friends. Thanks guys, this is AussieStarcraft signing out.